rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1064, Adams case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Adams?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I've decided that I need a little more money a month with the child that we have, so that's why I'm here.
All right. So currently, how much are you receiving?
I think it's about minimum wage.
Okay, so about, what, $213 or so? Something like that?
Yes, around that area.
All right. How old is the child?
She's 5.
Okay. Does mom give anything extra? Has she been doing anything extra?
No. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Cue the drama. Court has barely called the Adams case and Dad's already asking for a pay raise in child support. The judge's eyebrows lift. Does that signal goodwill or trouble ahead?
So how did you all get to this point? She's on minimum wage child support. Was she working previously?
She was working previously, and then she quit the job, I want to say. I can't really get that backstory out of her. But we had to separate, Your Honor. I couldn't do it anymore.
You couldn't do what anymore?
I couldn't deal with it. She started to get very just abusive for what it is. My breaking point, she went upside my head because I couldn't put her food in the microwave.
Oh, wow. This lady did that?
Your Honor,
she looks so sweet.
No, you darn near need to get the bailiff in here. I can't. She's very abusive. She can play the funk.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Mom's been paying the bare minimum, about $200 a month, and Dad says she quit her old job. Viewers, be honest. If you were co-parenting, would that nothing extra fly in your house?
You're not gonna throw nothing at me, are you?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay. Well, he said you went upside his head. I just want to make sure you don't try to go upside mine.
It was a rough day that day, you know. Your Honor, I'm diagnosed bipolar, and I was just having a really rough day, and our child, she was just really just crying all day, and I just needed a little bit of help, and he was just saying he couldn't help me at home, and so that's why I just kind of acted out.
Oh, okay. So it was an isolated incident?
Huh?
Was it an isolated incident?
I'm sorry, when she get her foot going like that, I just... Say it again.
Was it an isolated incident?
What do you mean, isolated?
Like, did that happen one time?
No.
She's gone upside your head numbers of times.
Numbers.
Plot twist. Dad claims repeated head-smacking abuse over a microwave dinner. Mom owns up, blaming an unmedicated bipolar episode. Mental health context or convenient excuse? What's your verdict here?
Dozens.
It's because he let my medication, I was off my medication, and he said he couldn't pay for it because it was too expensive, you know. But I'm back on my medication now, and he said we were going to try and work things out. I still love him. I mean, look at him. He's a fine-looking man, and I love our child. And
He's a nice-looking guy.
I really want to work it out, and I just got this new job. And
tell me about that new job.
Well, I'm a manager at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get back on my feet, and but I got a lot of debt, so I have to save that money, and I don't feel like I can pay more child support right now.
How much are you making now at your new job?
I'm making $55K.
$55,000. That's a lot from where you're at now.
I didn't have anything before, and I just have a lot of credit card debt.
Okay.
And health debt, with my medication and my visits.
I understand. You understand that he has things that he needs to pay for you all's daughter, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I can only imagine $200 or so for a 5-year-old is not cutting it.
It's not.
You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So it's only fair that your child support...
Mom tries a charm offensive. I still love him, Your Honor. Then casually drops a new fast food manager gig at $55K. That is a leap from minimum wage. Hypocrisy meter just spiked.
Is increased because your income has changed and you have the means now to support your daughter a little bit better. Now, that's not to say, I understand that you have debt. I understand that you have things that you have to pay for, but with what's in the best interest of the child, your child support should be increased. You understand that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is your daughter involved in any extracurricular activities or anything?
Yeah, she's in ballet.
Ballet, okay. How much is ballet?
It comes to about, I want to say, about $200 a month.
$200 a month, okay. And she goes throughout the year?
Yeah.
Okay. What about health insurance?
I pay health insurance.
All right, how much is health insurance?
It's about $222 a month.
All right. Can mom attend any
No.
ballet? No? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So mom had supervised visits?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So this is what we're going to do.
Judge Vonda B reminds us of first principles. The child's needs come before mom's credit card debt. Translation, new income, new obligation. Parents, have you ever had to recalibrate finances after a promotion?
Ma'am, we are going to adjust your child support so that it increases to reflect what it should be based on your new income. You testified that your new amount was $55,000. That would bring your gross to $4,580, bringing your net to $3,504. You only have one child? This is your only child?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's going to be based on 20%, which brings your child support amount.
Dad lists costs. Ballet $200, health insurance $222, plus everyday 5-year-old chaos. Judge crunches numbers, 20% guideline, landing on $780 support, $222 reimbursement, $922.80 each month. Math doesn't lie, feelings aside.
You know, he's a used car salesman, and he sold me this discounted car, and it's just a junk car, and I've been having so many bills from this car.
Okay.
And I just had it in the shop, and it was $750.
All right.
Because it's just breaking.
Desperation move. Mom blames dad for selling her a lemon car that guzzles repair cash. The judge slams the brakes. Irrelevant today. Courtroom 101. Stick to the petition or lose the judge's patience.
Down, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford all this because he's the one who sold me this and said it was a good car.
So what
Your
did
Honor,
you
in
want
my
me to do
defense,
about it?
I sold her that car.
Well, here's the deal. I don't even need your defense because I didn't need her story. It doesn't have any impact on what it is that I have to do. This isn't a divorce where, you know, we're in a temporary orders hearing and we're talking about split.
Gavel drops. Support officially boosted to $922 to $80. Key takeaway. Once income rises, child support tracks upward, even if life and broken cars get messy. Financial duty doesn't pause for personal drama.
And anything like that. So it's irrelevant to what we're doing here today. However, you have to take care of that expense. That's how you're going to have to handle it. And if the two of you have an issue that ends up having to result in litigation, that'll be done in a different court. Okay?
So, community jury. Is $991 fair, or should the judge have pushed higher? Tell us in the comments. If courtroom cliffhangers are your thing, like this video, hit subscribe and share it with a friend who still thinks minimum wage excuses maximum responsibility. See you at the next session.